Now, in this context of 103 on business combination, I would like to mention, and I'm sure all of you must be aware, that in the recent finance budget, a new provision has come, and interestingly, this new provision which has come in the finance budget is with retrospective effect. So far, there was a Supreme Court order in case of Smith Securities. And what was this Supreme Court order, or in case of Smith Securities, that under the Income Tax Act, depreciation on goodwill was available as tax deductible expense. But with the provision in the last finance budget, this depreciation which was available in case of goodwill has been withdrawn. And not only it has been withdrawn with retrospective effect. So which means now you and I as registered valuer or the companies will have to be careful when doing valuation, when doing fair value measurement in case of business combinations. And what precaution will need to be taken? The valuation will need to be done so that the goodwill amount should come zero. And why the goodwill amount should come zero? Because any goodwill that you recognize as part of the valuation, on that goodwill you will not be able to claim depreciation, and that means any new creation of goodwill as a consequence of business combination is going to give a tax disadvantage to the entity, and that precaution will need to be taken care of from henceforth. Now, so now let's move to the next topic, and the next topic that we have is Ind AS 113, which is on fair value measurement.